Hello, my name is Phil Hemingway. I'm a Republican candidate for Johnson County Supervisor. I was born and raised on my family's Century Farm in rural Johnson County between Morris and Oasis. I am the fourth generation to have lived and worked on that farm. I spent 5 years managing Roy Carver's cattle ranch in Belize, Central America, where I met my future wife, Anita, of almost 30 years. Anita and I have one daughter, Monica, who attended Iowa City schools and graduated the University of Iowa with a degree in chemical engineering. She is presently employed in the Quad Cities. I also worked in Africa and the former Soviet Union and have operated my own auto and truck repair business in Johnson County since 1997 to this date. All my life I have worked with my hands either in agriculture or in the skilled trades. I was elected to the Iowa City Community School Board in 2015. As a board member, I worked hard to reduce chemical spraying in our school buildings and on our school grounds. I was the board representative on the steering committee which brought ag education and FFA to our school district for the first time ever. I worked to make our schools more inclusive and fiscally responsible. I have proven to be an advocate for all students. As chairman of the finance committee, I went through every check and every receipt issued by the district every 2 weeks. I was the only board member on the Inclusive Playground Committee, which created the first in the nation universal playground metric to score playgrounds for their inclusivity. I also am the only board member who voted on the correct side of the Department of Justice concerning playgrounds in the Iowa City School District. This was a civil rights violation of our students and of our community members. During my term on the board, I held weekly gatherings at my shop to discuss issues facing the community. As a supervisor, I will do the same. I look to bring to the supervisor position is the same fiscal responsibility and common sense leadership. Transparency and diversity of ideas are vital to successful decision making by any group. Let's get back to our priorities: building roads, bridges, strengthening our commitment to agriculture, clean water, air, and being stewards of the land for ourselves and future generations. We must also advocate for the ever-expanding needs for mental health services in Johnson County. It is important for us to maintain present infrastructure, roads and bridges before embarking on new ones. When working on issues concerning land use in the county, we need to have a supervisor who has actually worked and lived on a farm and has a blue-collar background. Inflation does not just start in Washington, D.C. It starts right here in Johnson County with our supervisors' over-regulatory and burdensome policies and their actions. The supervisors raising their own personal salaries in the midst of this hyperinflationary period only serves as a poor example of failed leadership. I am the only supervisor candidate in the last 5 election cycles who has pledged not to seek or accept a raise in compensation during their term. I said that in 2018, and I stand by that today. By electing me county supervisor, we can solve problems by enacting policies that benefit the county but do not bust the budget. We must support law enforcement, first responders, and the rule of law. I have also fought to ensure citizens' right to free speech, whether it be at Coralville City Council meetings or at the Iowa City School Board. I look forward to making Johnson County better for all our residents. I ask for your consideration and your vote on or before June 7th. Thank you.